world, a liberal movement. And I added that in because it originally was UU Revival for the World. But the reason why I added like a liberal movement in there, because I feel like a movement is um is going forward and not stopping, right? And I think it's okay to say movement. And the reason why I say that is it's a certain way of thinking, right? MAGA obviously says MAGA movement. I'm going to get into the message, what I'm talking about soon. I want to talk about a little advertising for the UU, just very shortly, and then the principles, because obviously trying to get people to come out to the Unitarian Universalist Church. But a movement, the reason why I added a movement, I'm about to get sidetracked, because it means going forward, and it's a certain way of thinking in a movement, right? Like MAGA movement sucks. It's a racist movement. Um, I think it's a racist movement. Well, it's a racist movement, and it's just a movement of inside the MAGA, definitely political Republicans and stuff. They want to take from the poor and the middle class and give to the rich. So it's a movement that way. You know, you cut Social Security, you cut all these things to benefit the rich. So that movement works that way. And also, um, it's definitely a racist movement because of ICE and stuff like that, just bothering people for no reason. But a liberal movement is definitely socialist, or so we need to get more left, all right? Because this administration, I don't mean to, I'm going to get into what I'm talking about in a second, because they went so far right. So if we can go really left, like Bernie Sanders, somebody like that would be amazing and awesome. So hopefully that happens. But a movement, to me, is a certain way of thinking, you know, if that makes any sense. But you're always moving forward, trying to get to the place that you need to get to. Yeah. So, and that's what this channel is doing. We're trying to do. We're trying to always move forward and never stop. So, hopefully, I said that right. I'll try to um, get better at how to present that over the next few months or whatnot. Hello. I'm not sure how to say your name, but hit that alarm button, subscribe. But let me tell you first, but some of the stuff's out there. Then I'll get into the principles 4 and 5 of the Unitarian Church. But first, I want to get into the advertising. But I want to tell you about some stuff that's out there um, that I'm doing. But first, yeah, we got the Ocean Alien series, which is a conspiracy about aliens being fish. I forget. I love the series. Um, a lot of times, my alien stuff doesn't get a lot of views, but I just enjoy doing them. I think they're so much fun. September 1st, Democrats will come back stronger series. September 5th, Christians should be held accountable for voting for Donald Trump series. October 5th, Christian pastors favor women in divorce series. October 6th, Halloween series, because the MAGA is scary as crap, because they're just jackbutts. This is my mom's phone. Well, thank you for watching. Um, a MAGA suck series, October 6th, Halloween series, because MAGA does suck. The way of thinking is scary. November 5th, Christian churches are a business series, which is a Thanksgiving series, and Christmas series, big one of the year. December 4th, Jesus the Cult Leader series. So all that's out. And hashtag Jersey Robber on Instagram, Threads, Blue Sky. Hit the alarm. Hashtag Jersey Robber on Instagram, Threads, Blue Sky, and on YouTube. Follow Jersey Robber on Instagram, Threads, Blue Sky, and hit the alarm button right now and subscribe. And Jersey Rob Ryan is a liberal channel that is controversial, entertaining, fun, and spiritual. Well, how are you doing, Mark? If you haven't done so, feel free to hit the alarm button and be part of this channel if you'd like. I definitely invite you to be a part of the channel. Uh, oh, so let me get into. So a lot of people don't even know what a Unitarian Universalist Church is, right? They're totally lost, totally confused, because it's like one of those things that are out there, and it is. There's probably like 5,000 churches in the world of it. They just don't do, in my opinion, a great job of getting their name out there. So I'm trying to fix that. I'm one person, but I'm going to do the best I can over the next few years or whatever. And yeah, hopefully I'm one of the pioneers. Maybe I blossom them to grow to something. So obviously, one of the biggest thing I'm doing right now with this church is find your path. Right? I'm going to drill this in people's head that um, so most religions and stuff like that will tell you a certain way to think, and and you don't get that there. You could be an atheist if you wanted to be, or whatever religion you are, but it's your path. Or you can have multiple ways of thinking. So that's really up to you. And that is the big reason to go. You find your path. And I think the culture, cultural society we live in has changed. Are you a preacher? I am not a preacher. Um, I'm actually talking about a different kind of church, my friend. Um, uh, yeah, so like, um, yeah, so finding your path is a good way to go because of people are always telling people how to think, what to be. But imagine if that's up to you, where you want to become and where you want to be. What are you doing now? Well, I'm not really considering myself a preacher, my friend. I'm just talking about a different way of thinking than it was. Your dad a part of a Christian church, if you don't mind me asking? Put that comment. I'm talking about a different way of thinking, obviously, than the Christian way. But and you could think that way too if you wanted to be. All right, so Unitarian Universalist Church is different from a Christian church. So since I'm having a conversation uh, with a sorry, yeah, so it's a different way of it's a different kind of church. So they talk about different religions, different ways of thinking, and it's up to you what path you want to find. If that makes any sense. But the best way to do is look it up on YouTube, check out some of their messages and stuff like that. So, oh, I have another way you can advertise to everyone. Unitarian Universal Church is that the Christian churches do a good job at like, let's say Instagram. They'll do like a message and they'll do like a small clips of the message, maybe like a minute, and they'll put Instagram it. And I think that's good if Unitarian Universalist churches do that because like a lot of times people have no clue what it's about. They find out when they walk through the door. Imagine if you could have a little glimpse of that before you walk in the door, like a little, maybe one week they're talking about it, the Buddhist or something like that. Have a message about that, and it was like a little a little clip up of it, right? Or social justice, whatever it may be. But you had that little clip of that message before you walk through the door. So, Universalists, please listen to me. So that's so important because people are like lost before they walk in because they don't know what to expect, and you'll give them they'll get like a nervous energy vibe before they even walk through the door because they have no clue what they're walking into. So that little clip of a message is so important. Um, Thank you, Gavin. Feel free to subscribe if you don't mind. It's so important. So, um, yeah, so I'm just trying to help. Hopefully, somebody listens to me in the Unitarian Universalist world. So, and if you do go to Unitarian Universal Church feel free to share this video with people, so maybe they can step up their advertising. So there's something I do like about YouTube now, because when I have a message that's longer, that definitely when I go live, a lot of times they'll highlight the message, and it will give my audience like a minute highlight. So they kind of like, they see it on a short, they'll be able to get a glimpse of my channel. So, oh, I don't know if I have said so yet, but Jersey Rob Ryan is a liberal channel that is controversial, entertaining, fun, and spiritual. I don't know if I said that already, but and feel free to hit the long button and subscribe. So now I'm going to do principle 4 and 5 of Unitarian Universal Church. And like I said before, they should not advertise with principles or share values. I think they're called share values. I'm still calling principles or whatever. Because like if you share, and there's nothing wrong with them, but it's boring, all right, to make this your advertising. It's good to talk about, but I mean, you got to have like, it's okay to have a catchphrase. I know this will PO some Unitarian Universalists off, but it's okay to have some kind of catchphrase. Now I have a catchphrase for my channel because I'm trying to bring liberals in my channel because I want them to know about it, right? So I say, Jersey Rob Ryan is a liberal channel that's controversial, entertaining, fun, and spiritual. So right there, you have a glimpse of what my channel is about. But if I don't say that, you're going to be totally lost. So a catchphrase for the Unitarian Universal Church is important. So if you do go to the Unitarian Universal Church, feel free to share this video with all your friends, as many friends as you can. Because more things that are shared, more people will find out about that community, if that makes any sense. So share it as many people as you can. Because it's the market of Unitarian Universal Church right now. All right, so I'm about to get sidetracked because I just had a conversation with a friend this week, right? So what does a Christian church look like the next 10 years after voting for, and I'm about to get political for 1 second, after voting for Donald Trump? They just put a pedophile in the office. So how they sell pitch that to people? Like, oh, we stand for, because a lot of times they'll say we vote for the party that gives us the Christian values. But they can't say that anymore because they just voted for a pedophile. So imagine if the Unitarian Universal Church got bigger and they have a little bit more say political wise, right? Because a lot of times voting does go that way. They could say they care about regular people. They're not a racist movement. They care about the middle class and poor and care about people, right? Where the other one doesn't have that anymore. So you could even pitch yourself that way. Anyway, so sorry I got off track. I'm going to do principle 4 and 5, and make sure you share this video with your friends, please. So principle 4, I might have went out of order for some of these, but whatever, is love. We center our choices around love, right? So I'll get political again. Love is caring about poor people. You don't want them to starve to death. You don't want them to feel like crap. You care about the middle class. You care about people having, be able to start a business, be able to give them the tax break, not the rich people that don't really need it. And love, you can criticize a movement, right? Because you're doing it out of love. And hopefully the idiots that are in that movement, MAGA movement, can say, oh, crap, we're doing the wrong thing right now. We need to get away from that movement and go liberal, because liberal is the better way. So if you don't like that, tough to do. And then principle 5 is generosity. We give generously and joyfully. So I'm not saying 10%, all right? Because that's where the Christian community wants to, oh, give me 10% of your money and be totally broke. and have no money in your pocket. No, you can give whatever you can. And a lot of Unitarian Universals will be like, give me $1 a week, a dollar, $1 a year, right? And you'd be a member. That is given generously because it's coming from your own heart and whatever you can afford, right? So I give like $5 a week or something like that, but it's up to you what you give. You know, it's not forced, and um, and you can give generously just to help people. Like you see somebody homeless, you want to give them a buck or two, um, to get a well, probably a candy bar, $3, whatever. But like if you wanted to help somebody, give them a couple of dollars to buy a cup of coffee or something, whatever. That is given generously. It's up to you what that amount is, if that makes any sense. So that was principle 4 and 5. I'll do principle 6 next time, and then 7. So like I said, people are going to Unitarian Universal Church. Small clips of your message, probably Instagram, something like that. Do a short video or whatever. Even put it on a short video on YouTube, just so like they have a glimpse of what that church looks like, or like, I think it's better to say community, but of what that looks like before they enter the building, because people get freaked out, a little little nervous before they walk into a building, if that makes any sense. So that little 1 minute thing can make so much of a difference. So that's all I got today. But share this video with your friends. If you're curious, YouTube, Unitarian Universalist Church on YouTube. It will pop up all over the place. They don't have many. They only have like 5,000 in the world or something like that. So definitely look it up. Sometimes you might have to travel. A lot of them do have live streams, so you can definitely watch it live stream. And yeah, check it out. Don't take my word for it. And it's where Unitarian Universal Church, Your Arrival for the World, is a liberal movement. So yeah, so check it out where you can find your own path. So you guys have a great rest of the day. Follow Jersey Rob on Instagram, Threads, Blue Sky, and hit the alarm button right now and subscribe. Definitely share this video with your friends, and hopefully check out Unitarian Universalist Church. Tell them Jersey Rob Ryan sent you there, so they know who sent you. So, all right, have a great rest of the day, guys.